a cordial welcome to all of you gathered here on behalf of Chanre. To begin with our inaugural function program, I heartily invite our chief guest, Dr. Rohini Handa, Professor of Medicine, Clinical Immunology and Rheumatology Service, AIIMS, New Delhi, to occupy the seat on the dais. And our guest of honor, Dr. Joy Philip, Principal, SUT Medical College, Trivandrum. I heartily welcome him on the dais. I would like to invite Dr. Devdar, Senior Pathologist, Dean in Mumbai Medical College. I heartily invite him on the dais. I would like to invite Dr. Chanre, Medical Director and Professor, Department of Clinical Immunology and Rheumatology, Chanre Rheumatology Immunology Center and Research, to occupy the seat on the dais. I would like to invite Dr. Dharmanand, Consultant Rheumatologist or Director, Chanre Rheumatology Immunology Center and Research, to take seat on the dais. I also like to invite Dr. Renuka P, Director and Chief Pathologist, Chanre Diagnostic Laboratory, to take her seat on the dais. We could not have reached here without grace of God. Now I invite Dr. Chandrasekhar to welcome our esteemed guests.
Good morning. I think it's the 6th time in a series that we are able to organize this update. We put academic as a part and parcel of our growth. The academic is a part and parcel which we went through and which we are going through along, and that has made us to organize various updates and various in-between conferences and meetings so that we are updated about this. To keep this spirit in mind, to keep that the academic is required, where age is not the limit, where time is not the limit, the best ideal icon figure I could have is none other than Professor Devdar. I can say probably his post-retirement time is more than my post-MBBS time, but I could still see him in any of the conferences, meeting, attending to it, listening to it, and putting the information across to them out of his experience and gathering the experience of others. This is something which is remarkable and which all of us have to remember till we pen down our practice and say that this is it, I stop practicing anymore and treating the patients, which we should keep ourselves updated. Professor Devdar has authored various pathology textbooks, and I think he is one of the guiding spirit for us. Whenever we have problems with reference to laboratory diagnosis, etc., we always look upon him for solutions and problems. He was the dean faculty in various medical colleges in Maharashtra, and he has also taken up various assignments in labs, and now he continues to be the editor of Path India and various other websites where you can still see him actively participating in academics. I am very much honored for him to be with us and release our sound. I welcome you, sir. Professor Rohini Handa is one of the image what I was always looking for, because he is one person who is working on both academics as well as in the overall upliftment of the rheumatology. Anybody who attends an Indian Rheumatologic Association meeting will never miss him, because He puts forward his points, he put forward constructive suggestions, and from where he has moved to hold on the office and go on in implementing every bit of it. It's quite busy. I can really understand how much busy he is in his day-to-day activity in Delhi. In spite of all the difficulty, I can understand the post-terror attack of Mumbai. It's very tough to travel across in the air. He has taken all his pain to join us, and I invite him to chair the sessions. I welcome you, sir. Professor Joy Philip is a senior faculty of medicine and in rheumatology. He was a professor, head medicine in Trivandrum, and is senior, and more than senior, is a very close friend. I mean, it's a seniority and friendship, both of which has put us together. And I can really tell that whenever there is some problem, some issues, which I am always confused about, I always check with him that how best to solve it. You should listen to his lecture, how easily, in a more lighter way, he can give a solution to a problem. Probably his lecture should tell him how best one can present a thing in a more lighter way and then communicate the information that is required across. And of course, he has taken all the pain to travel here and join us. So welcome you, sir. Any function of this kind would be incomplete without the eminent speakers. I was looking for eminent speakers. I think I've already introduced both of them who are going to talk today. And two other eminent speakers who are with us are Professor Dr. Vinay J. Paul, who has traveled all across from Calcutta. I welcome you, sir. And Dr. Vikram Eragani, who is a team member of us, who is going to deliver a lecture on psychological stress. I welcome you, sir. And of course, without the interested delegates and participants, this kind of program is incomplete. I was really happy to see that most of the chairs are full. Probably they will be full over a period of time. I really extremely happy to see that most of you have taken your Sunday off to listen to the lectures, which I hope are useful to you in the day-to-day practice as well as a long way to go. I welcome all of you to this gathering.